Play the cards you're dealt. Play the cards as you receive them. You can't play a card in advance. So what I'm saying is, like this morning, I had no intention of walking outside and selling my lot in Capitan. However, a lady who's been looking for a lot in Capitan for a while came by and we chatted a while, and I said, well, yeah, I'd sell it, but I'd have to wait until I sold the Class C motorhome. And so she said, well, I'll buy it for the price you've stated as soon as you sell the Class C motorhome. I said, okay. So that's when I posted the video selling the Class C. You know, fickle man is fickle, but, you know, I had no idea that this individual was going to come by and make me an offer that I couldn't refuse, so to speak. So, yeah, so the lot is sold in Capitan. It's sold. It's a done deal. I mean, well, it's done in the sense that she's a real buyer and has the money. So, yeah, we're good on that. And then selling the Class C, who knows? You know, I mean, I think I put a fair price on it with all the stuff that I'm throwing in for free. You know, like a tow dolly and the Wii Boost and the new $1,500 radio thing and all the other little odds and ends that'll be there. And so I think it's an excellent deal for somebody if they're interested in buying a Class C motorhome at this particular time. So with that in mind, that's why I said or named this video, you know, play the cards you're dealt, you know, because see, I had no idea that card was going to pop up this morning. None. So it wasn't in my plan, so to speak. So now I'm headed back to Cloudcroft. Hopefully, by the time I get back in the next couple of days, somebody will have seen or heard of the video and buy the Class C motorhome. And then all I got to do is go back to Capitan and meet the buyer of the RV, give them a title. They wire transfer the money to my bank, and then I do the deal on the lot. She wire transfers the money from the bank to my bank, and we're done. The whole deal is done. RV life is ended, and may do something else. I'm not sure. I'm thinking right now as I'm driving, what would I do? I don't know. I'm not much of a moteler type person, but you know, because I don't know, man. It's something about spending $150 a night that just blows me away, you know. And but even though RV spots now are what, $50 a night or in that range. So you know, maybe I'm just an old timer that is living in the past. That's possible. And I just saw a Tesla go by. Would I buy a Tesla? I don't think so, and the reason is I've heard, first of all, I think it's too techy for me. I don't think I would enjoy the car because everything is touch, you know, and I don't know, you know, after I learned it, it would probably be very easy and I might enjoy it. And but they're still, even with that $7,500 credit. Now, not all the Teslas are eligible for the $7,500 tax credit, and it has something to do with the components and the battery that come from a different country or something. Anyway, on some of their cars, not all, just some. So with that in mind, guys, we're headed back to Cloudcroft, going up the mountain now to the Mescalero Apache Reservation, and then we'll turn left and go over to Cloudcroft. And I may have said Capitan, who knows? But yeah, Cloudcroft. But yeah, I got a few things out of the RV that I don't need to have there, whether I'm going back and forth or not. But yeah, it worked good one night, last night. You know, in the RV, I had everything I needed. I had breakfast, lunch, you know, a supper snack, had my wine, had the beer, you know, had the bath stuff, and was planning on staying 2 or 3 days. But I'm glad I'm leaving because tomorrow in Capitan it's supposed to be, I want to say 90 or 95. It's going to be warm. Now this guy pulls up beside me here, and it is, I don't believe it. I mean, they're just running along right beside me. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to slow down a little bit and let them go by. That used to really bother a friend of mine years ago. He couldn't stand that. You know, if a car came by real slow and kind of slowed down as they got beside him. Yeah, well, he was he'd probably done some things in the past. He had a reason to worry about that, you know. Enough said. But be that as it may, what else? Be that as it may, having said that, let me think. Any other thing I can pause? But I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a new chapter in my life, but I'm just playing the cards as they're being dealt. Right now, a card has been dealt. A buyer has offered to buy the lot, and I have accepted, and we've agreed on a price. And I also stipulated that the RV would have to sell first. They agreed to that. And I said, well, I'd get right on it, and I did. Posted a video immediately, and we'll see what happens. I know there's other things I could do, Craigslist, blah, 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 RV Trader and all that crap. But, you know, I would rather sell it to a viewer or somebody that's, you know, into RVing or has watched my videos and kind of knows what the Class C is all about, the way of life in a Class C. And I just think that would be better. Those clouds straight ahead are over Cloudcroft, so it's kind of the rainy season there again now, but we need it bad. But having said that, guys, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Yep. Know when to walk away and know when to run. Be that, go ahead. I'm not going to say be that as it may one more time. I ain't going to do it. Having said that, I'm not going to say that again either. Thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. Yeah, we're fixing to go over the mountain here, going to the Mescalero Apache Reservation. Clouds look eerie, don't they? I mean, there's just, but it's that time of the year. You know, there's supposed to be rain. But we'll wait till we get over this mountain here, because that's kind of an interesting cloud formation. Big thunderstorm. Hope it doesn't have any hail in it and gets me before I get home. The clouds are forming. There's a storm across the valley. I think John Denver could sing that better than me. Clouds are rolling in. There's a truck out on the highway. Enough said, ladies and gentlemen. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Enjoy your life the best you can. And that's what I'm doing. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.